you have to?
Sorry.
You know, I bet they're out patrolling the pub.
Well, Megs, it is Cup Day. I mean, with all that illegal betting going on, you've got to have a strong police presence.
Never ceases to amaze me. A stupid horse race and all over the country everything stops. Well, almost everything.
He's going to win the Melbourne Cup. He's got the Melbourne Cup won. He races away and wins 3 lengths to double trigger.
Same again, Harry.
Oh, no thanks, I'm off. Even when I lose, I win.
Nick runs the sweep. I just reckon it's a little bit sus that he got first and third.
It's anybody's race, mate, and the draw was fair and square. Even he couldn't have rigged it.
So where is he anyway?
Oh, he's at the back Hendo's fancy dress party. You better go collect your winnings off him before he drinks the lot.
Whoa! Hey! Settle down, Schultzy.
So I apologise. Freddie's been slipped something. There'll be an inquiry. Yeah, that's for you.
I honestly didn't realise I was going that fast. Easily done on an open road. All right, I'm going to have to ask you to take a breath test, sir.
Yeah, no problem. I can't drink today. Going up in a couple of hours.
Up?
I'm a pilot. Got a charter flight at 5 o'clock. Some businessman with more money than sense. Fancy wanting to fly to Melbourne after the race.
BKC to Mount Thomas 202.
Right. One long continuous breath till I say stop.
Mount Thomas 202.
Yours is a hot berg at 17 Park Road. Offender still on premises.
Mount Thomas 202 received. ETA 5 minutes. Adam, gotta go!
Right, sir, keep the speed down, please.
There you go, my son. Second prize in the station sweep.
Thanks, Dad.
Fantastic. The drinks are on me.
Well, they better not be. He'll ruin that suit.
Boom, boom.
Don't you reckon it suits him, PJ?
I'm not quite sure about the hand.
Yeah, it's all right, all right. Name your lolly water. What'll it be?
Tomato
Nothing
juice.
for me. Oh, weak as.
It's all right for you blokes who've been rostered off on a public holiday. I'll see you all later.
Nothing's going to need my attention.
Yeah, I'll have another. He's just a light.
Another like Chris down here, thank you.
Geez, you got generous all of a sudden.
Wages have said, mate. How's he got accused of
Go on,
corruption
Chris.
again?
Oh, we can start a club.
Follow me, Nick.
Don't serve the horse. He's got to be blood tested.
What?
Oh, pull your head in, Ed, will you?
No, pull your head off, then I might be able to understand what you're saying.
No, put it back on again, will you? A triple Bundy and cake, and I'll have a light and a tomato juice.
Mount Thomas 202 to VKC, code 5 at the last.
Received Mount Thomas 202.
Check around the back, eh?
Yep.
Adam!
Hey, hold it! Hold it! Hold it!
Orange juice?
Supplementary steward's orders.
I'll be sick.
Hands on your heads. Wait for it any minute now on the pistol.
Oh, and they're off and drinking. It's Richella Bronco standing out very nicely with the orange juice. He's not dribbling any down his chin, and there comes back.
You drink any more glasses, you'll be banned for a week.
Richella Bronco leads them very
What'll it be?
Something couple of Coke, thanks.
Company ID? Fair enough.
It's the baby face. Gets me into strife all the time.
Richella Bronco still winding into the home stretch now. Richella Bronco from down the mound. Here comes a massive level from back.
Better get back to him, mate.
All right, I'll see you later.
Big element on the home straight, but I do believe it's Richella Bronco. Richella Bronco. But White, hold tickets, hold tickets. There'll be an inquiry.
What?
You dribbled, Mikey, you dribbled.
What you got? Oh, Maggie and Adam caught this young bloke lifting a VCR from a house in Park Road.
Yeah? How old?
17, according to his learner's permit. Why?
Well, it's not often you see a young kid with that sort of money. Get it from the house?
Yeah, very likely. I'm just about to try and track down the owners now.
Right, where is he?
In there. Maggie and Adam have started the interview.
I might say good day.
Look, my name's Slasher.
Sorry, you started?
Senior Detective Hasham enters at 3:43 p.m. Says Bradley Henry's on your learner's permit.
Well, everybody calls me Slasher.
Oh, yeah? Why do they call you that? Suspect shrugs to indicate he doesn't know. Right, how did you get here?
You bought me.
Just answer the question, Brad.
How did you get to Mount Thomas?
Bus.
What, this morning?
Yeah.
All right, what time did the bus get in?
About 11:30.
Sure about that?
Oh, look, I don't know. I don't wear a watch.
Couldn't find one in the house to pinch, eh?
You got any mates around here, Brad?
Look, I've told you, my
Talking
name is...
about a bloke, matey, with an earring, black T-shirt, and has got a Confederate design. No? All right, what about these $100 notes you got?
Now, they're mine.
Really? I didn't say they weren't. Where'd you get them? Look at me, mate. You're in a lot of strife here, Brad. We're talking about resisting arrest and burglary.
You've been in trouble with the police before? Oh, come on, Bradley. It's not going to take us very long to find out in the computer, is it?
Constable Doyle. Why don't we stick this young man in the cells for a bit while we make some inquiries? Well, you got nothing else on, have you?
Come on.
Rightio, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Hello, Mount Thomas Boys. Constable Cooper speaking.
Spoke to this bloke that owns the house. He was at a cup day party at a mate's place. There's no cash missing, just the stuff we caught young Bradley with.
Yeah, and he's not saying a word.
Boss, another burglary, Hillsbridge Road.
All right, you and Maggie better get out there.
Yep.
See if any hundreds are missing, eh?
Sure.
Jeez, this young slasher/Bradley must have hit a few places.
Yeah, if he has, someone else is looking after the loot.
Now, Thomas Police, Sergeant Croydon speak. A burglary? Right, would you like to give me the details?
Yes, that was it, mate.
Oh, Chris, language, please. All right, now, Richard, here's your chance, but remember, I warned you, didn't I? I warned you.
Yeah, those old chooks from the CWA just wait to be moved.
Yeah.
Shut them nothing I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
$20.
Mate. Good day for you.
All right. Yes, mate. G'day, what's up? Yeah, he's still here. He's drinking with a couple of rough-head mates. Why? Sounds a bit sus, yeah. Do you want me to have a word with him?
Yeah, mate. We'll just sound him out. See what reaction you get.
Is that Wayne?
Yeah, Wayne, boss wants a word.
Wayne, look, I'm sorry, mate, but things are hotting up here. Can you and Nick come back in?
Boss, gotta go. Look, I'll see you soon, okay? Bye.
Oh, a very good afternoon to you, ladies. Like to make a special presentation to you. Melbourne Cup Day one-off. You look like the ladies who appreciate...
Right, what do you mean?
Hey, wait a sec. Oi! Oh, come on, get out of it. Leave me alone.
We just want to have a chat with you, sunshine.
You're not a bloody cop.
Right, I am. I know he doesn't look like much, but he's one too.
Yeah, thank you. Don't tell me, mate, don't tell me. You're in the electronics game, aren't you? Eh? We got a car radio here and a video recorder.
All right, what brand are they?
Car radio's JVC and the video recorder's AWA.
I got a video recorder and a stereo stack.
But what are they?
National and Sanyo.
Yeah.
Well, from the look of this lot, we'll be getting a few more phone calls.
Boss, another burg, Muriel Street.
I must be psychic. All right, check it out after you've been to the Bells Road address.
Me and Doyle can do that, can't we?
All right. You sure you're in a fit state?
Absolutely. Fine. So you can drive.
Oh, I'd be honoured.
Good on you.
No, I meant... Well, how much have you had to drink?
Oh, a couple of juices.
Orange juice is laced with garlic. Just try not to breathe on anybody.
Fair enough. I'll get changed, shall I?
That'd be appropriate.
Good.
Oh, I reckon he looks pretty sharp.
Oh, extremely sharp, yeah.
Yeah, have a look at this. Serial numbers. TKJ 303 265 266.
Wow. Life's just full of coincidences, isn't it?
You know, I couldn't swear to it, but that station wagon you were talking about, I think I saw it outside the Park Roadhouse. It took off as soon as we arrived, so I didn't take too much notice of it at the time.
Well, it makes sense. Brad's not going to waltz out the door, video record unless he knows someone's waiting outside.
And Kel just took off without warning him. Nice, mate.
I'll have a chat to him.
Stray horse, boss.
This isn't the RSPCA. What do you want, Richo?
Someone's stolen a ute from you on the pub.
You weren't planning to drive it home, I hope.
Eh? No, of course not.
So, you don't know this bloke Slasher then?
I said I didn't.
So how come the serial numbers on his notes match up with yours?
No idea. Suppose you must have had a win on the GGs too.
At the TAB?
Well, I suppose so. That's where I got that from.
What was the name of the horse?
Dandy Scott. Race 1.
What were the odds?
12 to 1.
What were you doing in Park Road?
Where?
Your wagon was near a house that was burgled.
No, I don't know anything about that.
All right, so tell me about all the stuff in your van.
Well, look, I told the other cop. I didn't know that stuff was stolen. Them two blokes I was with, it was their gear. They asked me to do them a favour and help them move it.
These are mates of yours?
No, I only met them this morning at a truck stop.
So you normally do favours for complete strangers?
Well, sometimes. They seem like decent enough blokes.
Why did you run when Constable Patterson called to you?
I just freaked. I thought we were going to get mugged or something. I mean, did you see the bloke that was with him? The others took off, so I did too.
The others, this would be, Paul and John?
Yeah.
What happened to George and Ringo?
Who?
Right, thanks, VKC. I'll let him know.
Any more burgs?
One, Lake End Road. Oh, there's some cash missing, but only about 150 in small notes. And two kids, matching the description of Kel's mates, were seen hitchhiking on St David's Road, not far from where Richo's ute was found.
No prize for guessing how it got there.
Oh, we're going to be at this for hours. I'm going to have to call Faulkner and authorise some more overtime.
Yeah, boss, you know these burgs, all to the north and northwest.
So? Well, they usually are all in the same place.
Yeah, a gang usually hit a few streets in the same area, but hey, look at this. They're all scattered, right? From here to here.
Well, they had plenty of time. They picked their moment when most people were at these Melbourne Cup parties.
Yes, but why not in the main drag, or why not to the south, here?
Look, they could pretty well guarantee, what, half an hour either side of the race? So they had to be all in the same area, and obviously they only had one car, which is why the other two had to knock off Richo's ute to get out of town.
Yeah, but why did they go straight to the pub, huh? Drinking, and why didn't they go straight to Melbourne with the money?
Stupidity, maybe. Maybe they were waiting for somebody. Maybe you were pushing this too hard.
That's what I'm paid for. No, something behind all this. Something big.
It's my money.
Well, that's fine if you can prove it, but I think you got them illegally.
Oh, I didn't.
Well, your mate Killer reckons you got them from the
I don't know this
TAB.
bloke. He's not
and
my
seeing
mate.
you're too young to bet.
Oh, he's lying. How come you believe him and you won't believe me?
Because those hundreds come from the same batch. And Kel got his from the TAB.
Yeah. All right. That's where I got him from.
See how good it feels when you tell the truth? Which horse?
Eh?
I want the name of the horse, I want the odds, and I want the race.
I can't remember.
Now, you stop jerking us around, you hear me? We've checked you out, mate. You both went to the same primary school. You both got priors for petty theft and shoplifting. And here you are, in the middle of nowhere, in possession of stolen goods. So do not tell me you are not in this together.
Spooky, eh? And like Stephen King.
Where did you get those notes from? Otherwise, I'm going to charge you.
Rack off.
Now, you listen, you little smart-ass.
Interview interrupted by Sergeant Croydon at 16:06. Didn't you have an urgent phone call to make?
Yeah, all right, I know.
I wasn't going to say a word.
Boss, all I was trying to do was monster the kid, that's all.
What's your problem with this? People are still arriving home from cup parties. Any minute now, we'll get a phone call reporting several brand new $100 notes missing, and the mystery will be solved.
How many people have several brand new $100 notes lying around the house waiting to be stolen?
You are making problems here where there aren't any.
All right. I got a mate in Broady. You might know them. I'll give him a call.
Suit yourself.
And Doyle's only got 50 to go now, and she guns the beast. He's given it the whip, and it's Doyle by a noser.
Nick, will you try and be a little serious? Nick, we're at 22 Hill End Drive, code 5 at the last.
Received, Mount Thomas 202.
Nick, you're off too.
I'll be right, don't you worry about me.
It's not you that I'm worried about. It's a garlic breath.
Yeah, thanks, Frank. Be in touch.
Any luck?
He knows Kel and Brad well. Reckons they've been right little crooks since they could walk. Lately they've been hanging out with a couple of crooks called Dweeb and Roscoe. Nothing known, but the description matches.
Well, has there been a rash of burglaries on his patch lately?
Nothing unusual. He wasn't surprised they'd been breaking in, but he was amazed that they were so organised. Normally they'd do a sort of...
Maybe they just
spur-
got smart.
What, smart enough to come all the way to Mount Thomas? I mean, why not do it in Bendigo or Ballarat?
Well, maybe they thought this was a little one-horse town without a decent police station.
Boss, there's a million places between here and Melbourne. Why here? Unless they were working for someone and they were told specifically to come to Mount Thomas.
What makes you think that?
Because they were hanging out at the pub. Look, Kel must have seen Slasher picked up, and if he didn't see him, he would have seen a patrol car. So when Slasher doesn't front, Kel puts two and two together, right?
Maybe.
So why risk hanging out at the pub? They must be meeting someone. Someone's going to fence the goods and pay cash up front.
The $100 bills.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you're right.
But
it's still just a theory.
It's a gut feeling, boss. You want me to ignore it?
I can't help feeling you're too anxious for a win after all the black marks you've had against you recently. Look, I just don't want to see you make a fool of yourself, that's all. Monica Draper would have you on toast.
I'm just trying to do my job.
You've gone very quiet all of a sudden. How about I take you back to the station?
Why?
So you can lie down before you fall down?
Oh, I'm all right. I'm fine. It's not my fault I'm here anyway. I was rostered off. Besides, it's a known fact that men are not as affected by alcohol as women. Gotcha.
Nick, I'm driving.
Yes, you are too, aren't you? Where are we going next?
67 Loftus Lane.
67 Loftus Lane. Here we go. Oh, in you go.
Shut up!
You got anything else to say?
No.
Right. I'm going to charge you with the burglaries, Kel.
Well, you can't. I'm telling you, I swear I didn't know that stuff was stolen.
Of course you did.
They told us everything.
I'm getting this statement typed up now. You can take a look at it if you like. See, it's all about you two and Dweeb and Roscoe and the guy who's supposed to meet at the pub.
What guy? I'm telling you, we just went to the pub for a few drinks. I don't even know this Bradley or Slasher or whatever he calls
We've
himself.
got a witness, mate, who saw you drop him off in Park Road. Now, it's a good description, too. Even notice your earring. Oh, it's a good earring. Did you buy it or steal it?
Well, I'm not saying anything, then.
Please yourself. I just thought it'd help the magistrate a lot if you showed some remorse. As it is, you'll be going inside a lot longer. Don't you reckon, boss?
Oh, for sure.
Well, we can't tell you his name. We don't know it. He never told us. He just came up to us in the pub one night and offered us the deal.
All right, you give us your description of him. We'll see if it matches with Brad's.
Oh, I don't know. You know, grey hair, solid build, average height. Pretty old, 45, 50.
Asian. What colour eyes?
I don't know. He was always wearing sunnies.
You notice anything about the way he spoke?
Well, he didn't have a foreign accent or nothing, but... Oh, well, he sort of spoke, you know, a bit up himself.
All right, so what was the deal?
It was 200 each up front. He'd buy all the gear off us once we'd done the job. We were to pull off as many jobs as we could and he'd take whatever we scored.
Why Mount Thomas?
I don't know. Maybe he came from here.
Did he give you any particular addresses to go to?
No. He just said to stick to the areas to the north of the town. He reckoned that because it was Melbourne Cup time, it'd be the best time to do it, because, well, people would be having parties and stuff.
All right, boss, we put him in the cells, please. We'll get his statement later.
What are you suspended? 16-15.
Mount Thomas to VKC.
VKC Mount Thomas.
Mount Thomas to VKC. Can you switch Mount Thomas 302 to Channel 3, please?
What's going on?
VKC to Mount Thomas 302. Go to Channel 3 to speak to your station.
Mount Thomas 302 to VKC, going across.
Wayne, where are you?
Heading out to the Creek Road, Berg.
How long is it going to take you to get into town?
5-6 minutes, I suppose. Why?
Go and check out the TAB. Reason to believe there's going to be a hold-up.
We're on our way.
I thought I told you to stay put.
Now,
Mount Thomas
PJ,
302 back on channel.
it's the most logical target, boss. It's the one day of the year the TAB's got the most takies. Now, that's why the Bergs are to the north. They're going to hit the TAB, then head south.
This is just a theory, PJ. You've got no proof.
So what am I supposed to do, sit on my bum and wait for it to happen?
Look, if they were going to hit the TAB, they would have done it before people started to withdraw their winnings. And I'm worried about you making an idiot of yourself.
Well, that's the risk I'm going to have to take. Yes, hello.
You're going to be sick.
That's the call of nature. Fair go, mate. Keep it to yourself, will you? You right?
Who won the cup?
Mount Thomas 302 to Mount Thomas Station.
Go ahead, Wayne.
Yeah, we're at the TAB, boss. Everything's fine here. Except the manager's been having kittens since PJ phoned him.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
Not a thing. Just another cup day. The guards are loading the takings now.
The security guy's legit. Wayne, is it the usual security truck and crew?
Yep, same guys as every week.
All right, you just wait there until the armoured van leaves, then get on with your next job.
Mount Thomas 302 back
All
on
right,
channel.
Sherlock, shall you and I try out our double act on Slasher/Bradley?
Might as well.
Thanks for babysitting.
Righto, take it easy.
No worries. Fort Knox on wheels.
Might be a good idea to change your route back to the highway.
Yeah, we always do. We don't go the same way twice.
Well, maybe Dweeb or Roscoe can give a better description than Kel did if you don't want to talk, eh? Life's a bitch, eh, boss? This lot's stuck behind bars. The bloke behind it all is out there laughing away.
True, it's not as if they're protecting a mate or anything. I mean, this bloke approaches you in a pool room and you end up taking the drop for him. Doesn't seem right to me.
Oh, look. I can't remember what he looks like. He was sort of average looking. Greyish hair, dark sunglasses. A bit up himself.
What do you mean?
Well, the way he talked.
Oh, you mean up himself?
Yeah, sort of.
Anything else?
Nah. He burped a lot.
What?
All the time he was talking to us, he couldn't stop burping.
Great, so I'll put out a call for an average-looking bloke who has indigestion, shall I?
What time are you supposed to meet this bloke at the pub?
The pub? No way. No, we were supposed to take the stuff to town. He, gave us an address in Preston to deliver it to.
Well, you better give us the address then, mate. We'll let him know you're going to be late.
This is our truckie.
Yes, that's the truckie.
Well, PJ's in his office. Take him through. Senior.
Yes.
Your fly's undone.
Rightio.
Oh, boss, what did you tell him for? I was waiting to see how long it'd be before he noticed.
Is he all right?
How do you mean?
I mean, how much has he had to drink?
Oh, nothing, as far as I know. Recently. Listen, any sign of this truck?
No, my guess is they've taken it out of the back blocks to empty it. Trucking company's just faxed through a manifest. Seems to prove PJ's theory.
Yeah, and what's that?
That all these Bergs are a diversion for something bigger.
I just had my lunch in the park, like I normally do on this route. And then I went to the loo, you know, have one for the road. And next thing I know, these guys jumped me and pinched me keys.
And you didn't see who attacked you?
No, not really. They put a bag on me head. Then they shoved me in the dunny and they you know, tied me up, and then they pulled the sack off and they stuck the sticky tape to my mouth. I did, you know, I looked around as they left, and I did catch a glimpse of this bloke in a balaclava. Bright blue it was.
Did you get his face?
No, he was running away.
Oh. Now, mate, this outfit you drive for. How would you ditch?
Yeah, why?
No, it's just nothing on this manifest worth stealing. Now, you wouldn't have been carrying anything that's a bit dodgy.
No, I wouldn't think so, mate. The dispatcher is that bloody honest, you know, it's sickening.
So would you come through this way normally?
No, maybe second or third time this year.
They checked out that Preston address where the loot from the burglaries was supposed to be delivered, and guess what? Doesn't exist.
Now, why doesn't that surprise me?
Looks like your theory's starting to check out. Our mystery man never intended to collect the stuff. So, if they were a diversion, what were they diverting us from?
Well, it's not the truck heist, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, no, for semi-full of grog or cigarettes, I might believe it.
Yeah, it's a 5-tonner with envelopes and light bulbs. I mean, you're lucky you get 10 grand for it. It's not worth the trouble.
So, what do they want with a 5-ton truck?
I don't know. Ram the armoured van with it.
Oh, you won't let this go, will you? Like a terrier with a bone. Haven't you got some other jobs to attend?
Yeah, I'm waiting for Nick.
Well, where's he?
In the loo.
But that was ages ago. And you didn't go in there and look for him?
Oh, well, thanks for the offer, but I've been in enough male toilets today.
Yes, hello. This is Senior Detective Hasham from Mount Thomas CIB. May I speak to the control room, please?
Sure. Hello. Are you all right? Yeah? I've just got a headache, that's all.
I thought you said you only had a couple of OJs.
I did.
If you have been drinking, we could both be for the high jump.
Oh, mate, come on, turn it up. It's just a headache. I mean, it might have been that helium. It's probably the smoke, though, isn't it?
You don't smoke.
Oh, no, I don't, but you couldn't get away from it in the pub. It was everywhere. Oh, no, that stuff with me. I was just having a Linda Maggie, you know, she's...
Yeah, all right. Get yourself some breath freshener, will you?
Thanks, VKC. I've sent Wayne to let him down Bendigo Road after the armoured van.
You what? It's a wild goose chase, PJ.
Look, it's got to be the TAB takings, boss. Look, to join up with the highway from town, the van's got to go southwest on Burren or over the hills along Bendigo Road, right? Now, they took Burren last week, so the chances are they'll take the hills road, and anywhere along that road can be blocked by a 5-tonner.
All right, well, you can bloody well talk to Faulkner about all this overtime. Oh, Maggie, Nick's not feeling very well.
I'll be right. I'm fine, boss. Honestly, I'm fine.
Really?
Yep, really.
Senior, you sure you don't need some stronger medication?
No, look, I had a bit of a headache and I just popped a couple of aspirin and I'm fine, really. And you need all the help you can get, don't you? I'm fine.
Yeah, all right. But make sure your fly's done up.
Mount Thomas 302 to VKC. There's a truck blocking Bendigo Road. The 3 security guards are tied up inside. No sign of the armoured van.
We're driving along. No problem. And this truck goes flying past us. Must have been doing about 90 or 100 easy. We're always a little bit wary of things like that. Anyway, he just disappears out of sight. 5 k's later, still no sign of him, so we relax. We come round this bend, and there he is. At first I thought he'd crashed. I thought, silly old bugger, serve yourself right.
And you stopped?
I had to. There wasn't enough room to go around.
Roadblocks are in place. Wayne and Adam are back out.
Thanks, boss. Go on, mate.
Well, George tried to radio the base. All he could get was static. There's a dead spot there because of the hills. Before I had time to back up, the doors flew open, this bloke wearing a balaclava jumps out and he's waving a shotgun in my face.
How'd they open the door?
Well, they must have had keys because that's the only way.
What happened then?
Well, there were 3 of them. They grabbed each of us, made us lie down on the bloody floor, tied us up and gagged us.
So they had keys for each of the doors?
Yeah, must have.
Let's hope that's the armed robbery squad.
All right, now, how many were wearing balaclavas?
All of them. 2 of them were blue. Bright blue, I remember. And the other one was red.
All right, now, did you notice anything, matey, about the way they spoke?
They're all very ochre. Oh, there was one thing. One of them was standing over us while the other bloke tied us up. He kept burping all the time.
Right.
Well, not great big belly busters. You know, wind.
It's not unusual, you know, nervous dyspepsia brought on by stress. Well, you remember old Pete Wallace? Oh, well, you wouldn't remember him before your time, but old Pete Wallace, he used to get so stressed out. It took him 18 times to get his driver's licence. He used to get so stressed out he couldn't stop belching. Oh, I had to wind down all the bloody windows if he'd had garlic the night before.
No, it might be a lead. It's got to be an inside job. Look, they knew what route the van would take and they had skeleton keys for the van.
Well, you could try the security company, find out who's suffering from nerves. Mind you, that'd probably be all of them.
Oh, that's all we got so far.
Mount Thomas 302 to VKC. Go ahead, Mount Thomas 302. Yeah, we found the armoured van.
Yeah, very good. What do you want? Round of applause?
Anything? Oh, I found 3 distinct tyre patterns. This one here is a wide-bodied, low-profile job.
So hot it up, eh?
I reckon, yeah. See, there's a distinct mark in the offside tyre.
Yeah. What about these other tracks?
Could be anything. I'll call D24, eh?
Cool.
3 cars, right. Well, it makes sense that they split up the money and head in different directions.
Pretty limited, though. I mean, one of them could have come back to town, then headed north. The other east over the Hills Road. That's a pretty crook track any time of the year. Well, the other up through Widgery out west of the highway.
Hey, Wayne. Look what I found. Elephant stamp Smurf. All I could come up with was these quickies wrappers.
Hey! You looking for them cars?
Yeah, did you see them?
Yeah, bloody pollution machines, eh? I came up here to get away from all that.
You wouldn't have happened to get their rego by any chance, would you?
No, I should have done, but that Mazda chucked out more smoke than a factory.
A Mazda, eh? What colour was that?
Green. Yeah, and then there was this black Monaro. It almost knocked me down on the track down there. I can hear it coming from half a K away.
You didn't happen to get a look at the third car, did you?
Oh, it's a dirty white ute. Kingswood, I think.
Did you get a look at the drivers?
No, mate, I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Gee, must be something big for you guys to set up a roadblock, eh?
Can you tell me where you're coming from, sir?
Yeah, I've been staying at a mate's place up at Lake End.
Where are you heading off to?
Oh, I'll go back to Melbourne. I just wanted to come through town to pick up some smokes. Filthy habit, eh?
What are you doing up at Lake End?
Well, you know, mucking about. My mate's got a farm.
Oh, really? Crops or livestock?
Oh, sheep mostly. So, who are you looking for, an escaped prisoner or something?
No, just a routine check. All right, thanks.
Sure, no problem.
Get out of the car.
What?
I said get out of the car and put your hands on the roof.
What's this all about?
Your mate doesn't dye his sheep bright blue, does he?
Yeah, Adam says it's a royal blue. Wayne just called in. He's got a witness placing a green Mazda at the scene. You can bring him in.
We're on our way.
Well, 1 down, 2 to go. At least we'll have something to give the armed robbery boys when they get here.
No sign of the cash, though.
No. Either they've stashed it or one of them's hanging on to the lot.
No, get on to D24 with you, Smurf. We can't sit out here all day waiting for them to come out and take casts.
Hey, Wayne.
Hey, am I glad to see you guys?
Yeah?
Yeah, I got bogged down the track. Can you give us a tow out?
No worries, mate. Especially if you're driving a black Monaro. Hey, hold it! Hold it! Mate, I should have been this lucky in the cup.
Fish in a barrel, boss. We'll have a lot of them before the stick-up boys get here.
The car was empty. They found a shotgun cartridge down the back of the rear seat.
Or something.
Philip Macaulay.
Eddie's bit of fluff.
That's pretty close to me. I'm sure forensic will agree. Let's have a chat, Mr. Macaulay.
Mind arrest or what?
No, you're just helping us with our inquiries.
Nick?
Oh, I've just got a headache. I was just going to get a couple of tablets.
Doyle, here you go. Oh, Maggie. Good work spotting him before you had a description of the car.
Hey, good work, Maggie.
He looks shocking, Schultz.
Right, you were picked up driving a car that was at the scene of the crime. We can also prove that the balaclava was used by one of the offenders. I'd say you're stuffed, Mr. Macaulay.
I'm not saying a word till I stand a lawyer.
Now, if we recover the cash based on information given by you, I'd say it'd help a lot when the case comes to court.
Can I smoke?
No, well, maybe. If you help us out.
Told you I'm not saying anything.
So what's your share of the haul? Probably about $60,000. You're probably looking at maybe 10, 12 years inside. That works out to $5,000 a year. That's $100 a week, Mr. Macaulay. A lousy $100 a week. That's supposing your mate keeps his share and gives it back to you.
Smokers have got rights too, you know.
You want a quickies?
No, I want a cigarette.
You'll get a cigarette, mate, if you give us some cooperation.
Well, it looks like I'll be quitting then, doesn't it, eh? Co-offenders here. I'll stick him in your office.
Oh. It's a lousy $100 a week, Steve. And there's no guarantee that, you know, your mate's going to keep it for you. You know what? He's probably planned it so you two get caught.
Oh, you reckon, huh?
Yeah, I reckon. Now, how's your stomach?
It's all right. Why?
No, I just wondered. Steve, you should listen to me, OK? Now, we have you, and we have Phil, and your mate's not going to get out of Mount Thomas with the cash, so you should think about that.
That's all you know. He's smarter than any of you lot.
No, I'm afraid I have no further information at this stage. No. OK, thank you. Bye-bye. Any luck?
No. They are so bloody confident we're not going to find the money. Oh, I don't know, maybe they've moved it already.
It's possible they slipped through the roadblocks. Maybe you changed cars again.
Yeah, I've got a helicopter stashed away in the bush.
Or a light aircraft. Adam, that guy we picked up the Savo, didn't he say he was a pilot?
Yeah, he said he had a charter flight this afternoon, take some businessman to Melbourne.
Hang on, Adam. When? What time?
About 5, I think.
All right, boss. Call D24. Got to stop that plane. Come on, Maggie.
Adam, you grab Wayne and go after him.
You're righto.
Mount Thomas Station to VKC.
Good afternoon, Senior Detective Hashem.
Oh, it's you again. What's the problem?
I need to search the aircraft, sir.
I beg your pardon. What on earth do you think you're looking for?
Well, we might have a little squiz of this bag, for starters.
That is private and confidential material. You can't do this.
I told you it felt like you had a body in that case.
Are you satisfied?
You got any other baggage?
You'd never get airborne if there was. You shot the weight of it.
Sorry we delayed you.
Oh, I'll be lodging a complaint about this. Don't you worry.
Yes, sir. You get on the civil aviation. I want to know their flight plan.
Oh, come on, PJ. He's on the level. You can't arrest a bloke just because he's got a plug.
All right, all right.
Bloody typical. You get everything except the cash and the brains behind the job.
Come on, PJ, you done good.
Yeah, boss, I done good.
Well, you did. We got back all the loot from all the burglaries. If we hadn't have found the armoured van so quickly, they would have been out of the district before we'd even set up roadblocks. And it's all down to you.
Yeah. I can't have a drink to celebrate, eh?
Oh, Danny boy. Yeah.
Oh, look, that's it, Richard. You're bad. Get out of here, will you?
What's the harm in a little song?
You can't sing in tune.
I could have had some lubrication.
I told you, I'm not serving you another drop.
Then I shall go where my talent is appreciated.
Finally. I only stopped serving him 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I believe he's still standing.
G'day, Harry. You back again?
Yeah.
What'll it be?
Straight Scotch, thanks, Chris. And one for yourself.
Thanks very much.
Let me shout you.
No, mate, I'm fine.
Please, I had a win today. Take it all out of that, love.
Great, thanks. You bet.
Good health.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Did you find the transport office okay?
I did indeed, thank you. I want to send a consignment interstate, but of course the combination of a country town and the Melbourne Cup Malays.
It'll be open tomorrow.
Yeah, not a problem.
So, big win, was it?
Not insignificant.
Well, half your luck.
Mate, you're going to have to learn to type faster than that if you're going to get anywhere in the police force.
Right, yeah, and you do 100 words a minute, yeah?
I do 200.
Oh, tuck your shirt in, Schultz. Come on home, the lot of you, especially you.
What about all these reports?
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to find time to do them tomorrow. We've just about blown our overtime budget for the entire year. Now, come on, scram the lot of you.
I think we deserve a drink after all the running around we've done today.
Not me. Go home.
You're not admitting defeat, eh? You can order me one. I'll be down as soon as I close up shop. Come on, Cooper, get going.
I tell you what, mate, you got to wonder about the Labor Party these days.
Oh, absolutely. Look, they've been in power too long. They got cocky. Well, what's the alternative? The opposition's no opposition.
Hey, guys, usual?
Yeah, one for the boss.
Righto.
Who's PJ talking to?
It's Harry Wilmot, one of our guests.
Nice to see that someone's finally cheering him up.
The thieves of Canberra, PJ. That's all they are. And taxation's nothing but legalised banditry.
You could be right there, Harry. You could be right.
Hey, PJ, you did good today, mate, on you?
Oh, mate.
You know the cops, do you?
Hey? Yeah, I'm a cop.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, where's the seat?
Get you another?
No, I better be heading off.
Come on, I'll buy you another beer.
No, I won't have another. Actually, the old abdomen's been somewhat spasmodic of late. Anyway, it's been very pleasant talking to you.
Harry. You're quite a vocab there, mate. Sounds sort of, educated. And you've got very distinctive blue eyes. You know, if you didn't want to be recognised, you'd probably wear sunnies, wouldn't you? Harry, what exactly are you sending interstate, mate?